What is going on, everybody? My name is Kirby Downey, and that's Jonny Harrison on mute.
Nice work, as per usual, Kirby dog.
I didn't put you on mute. I can.
You didn't unmute me. He's gonna be an arsehole. What a way to start.
Yeah, what a way to start episode 52. Titled Kirby Gets locked out of his house. That's a fun story, Jonny. I've had an exciting couple of weeks.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been busy.
I have been extremely busy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me rustling? I got a new...
It's
Other
not
than
too
knocking,
rustly.
can you hear it
Not
like
too
rustling? It's a bit of a rustly jacket.
Yeah, it's not too rustly on this. You're all right.
Too
Give me
rustly,
another
or
rustle
is it
just to be
rustling at
sure.
all? Like,
There's some rustle, but not a lot.
yeah,
Minimal rustle.
can't be asked for Russell. Bound.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
The stream
change.
took a funny turn.
Well, I mean, I just don't like that noise because I can hear it in my ears and it's bugging me. So if it's bugging me, it's gonna bug our viewers.
He's got another jacket for us this evening. He's got a whole host of clothes lined up.
No, I had, it's just where I keep my other. Sarah usually steals that hoodie.
Yeah. It's Sarah's fault. You're blaming Sarah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Chunk. There we go. All changed. Ready to go. Okay.
Dude, I'm intrigued.
I feel like I could have spent the last 10 minutes preparing for that, but I decided no.
Nah, screw it. Why start being prepared now?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't even look at my hair.
It's like working with E.T.
Sorry?
Nothing. It's like working with E.T.
Why E.T.?
Don't know, just been thinking about him. No, I don't know. Just came into my head.
I've changed my hair a little bit. Bye, Jonny. And he's gone.
What did I do?
Goof. Yes, Jonny, what did you do? Yes, I think Johnny's disconnected his camera. So, you get more of me now.
Oh, what the hell have I done?
And he's gone. I'm just pushing buttons now. What have you done? Did you disconnect your camera? Did your camera have a light
it's
on?
still connected. Just leave me to it, dude. You just tell me about how you got locked out of your house.
Oh, I'll get to that. I've got a few stories for you, Jonny.
Oh, you've got some stories today.
I've got a list. I'm hoping you've got some interesting stories because we haven't spoken in a while.
Oh, I'm back.
That was an odd noise. You're back. What did you do?
What? I don't know. It just decided to fix itself. Life goes on.
I mean, you could have just knocked your keyboard in the same spot that you knocked it before.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Well, since I see that lovely drink of yours, we've got a game to play.
I'm not posh today. Not fancy beers.
We
You know.
play this every week. It's called What Are We Drinking? Ding. What are they drinking?
Kirby. I'm going to throw a curveball at you.
Who's lurking there in the chat? If you're lurking, say hi. What if C is joining us this evening? But Jonny, the jazz is going, the music's flowing, and what are you flowing with tonight?
No. Curveball. What are you drinking?
What am I drinking?
We're gonna swap it around.
I'm drinking. There we go.
Ooh.
Jack Daniels, 100%, 100 proof, bottled in bond. I'm enjoying this. See, Brandon's got his power back. Andy's here. Welcome for joining us. What are you drinking tonight, Brandon? And while he gets to that, Jonny, What is your not so fancy drink?
I've let you down this week, I'll be honest. Not my finest week. I've just got some Estrella. Just a couple of cans of Estrella. Sorry.
I mean, it's an import. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's Barcelona.
Brandon.
I'll be honest, it's probably
I'll
one of
let
least
Brandon sort that
favourite
one out.
mainstream.
Mr. Mod.
Yeah, good idea.
Brandon is 4 brandies in. Doing coffee now that I can boil. Now that I can boil the kettle. Legend to our mod over there, Brandon, sorting that. That's what we needed last time. It's been a while since we've been.
I know.
And actually, like, even all across YouTube, it's been a while since we've seen a lot of bots dropping in like that.
Yeah, I'm saving that link for later.
Brandon, so I was watching Brandon's stream and that happened to him, and I was, because I'm mod on there, I deleted it all, and Brandon's question was, what's the point of this? Who's clicking on these links? It's Jonny. Jonny, you man. That's why they come here. Anywho, let's get this Jack Daniel's port. So why Australia? Why did you decide on Australia?
It was what was in the fridge. Not this weekend, the weekend before, we made like a Sunday dinner, and Vicky's dad came round. And he brought a case of Estrella. So it's just been in the fridge since then, really. So yeah, I'm working through the random cans.
That's not so bad.
I mean,
I haven't tried Estrella, and I know it's your favourite Portuguese dog.
No, this is Spanish, for God's sake.
So what is the drink you'd like to drink in Portugal?
Superboc.
Okay. Now I'm ashamed of you, Jonny.
Yeah, it's Estrella's probably it's low down my my list of go-to beers. Put it that way. It wouldn't be a choice that I took.
I mean, yeah, I stopped by the shop on the way.
Oh yeah, what the big shop or just the little shop?
Little doodad that's around the corner here, just to get my Coca-Cola. Get my Coca-Cola. Wonder if Mike's going to join us later on.
I hope so.
Okay, let's play a game of story time. So I've done a few things in the past few weeks. Some that I'm proud of, and some that I'm not. I lie, I'm proud of them all. That was fucking incredible. I was in Germany. We didn't get to talk much about that last time. Are you there?
I am.
Oh. This is when you said. This is when you say what happened in Germany, Kirby.
What happened in Germany, Kirby? Apart from making me very jealous of some nice steins of beer, what happened in Germany?
So there's a mistake that I made, a really big mistake, and I'm going to get that mistake.
Don't tell him.
It's not like
Nothing
a mistake
that
you
were away.
What?
Nothing happened while you were away.
This was my mistake. I'll do a little.
Your lights, dude. Your lights are messing it up.
So it's called Ekes.
Ekes?
ECKES, Oktoberfest edition. I've no clue what it is. But it's like a Jägermeister type of drink. And for those that know me well, Jägermeister is my utter poison. So during Oktoberfest, what you do is you pour a bit of this in your stein. A stein is 2 pints. It's mahusive. Drugs! Why drugs? Or is that what I brought back? No. So I put one of those in my stein at the start of the night. Because the bar that we went to, they had them on the table and they're like, yeah, you can use them. And no one else wanted to. So I was like, I just pop one, put it in my drink. Had a sip and I was like, I taste nothing. So I take another, put it in my drink. I taste nothing. Pop the third one in.
Oh, wait, I know what's going to happen here.
Nothing. Pop the fourth one in. Nothing. Oh, I could taste that. By the fourth one, I could actually taste it. I was like, this is not too bad. And as I got to the bottom of the stein, I could taste more and more and more of it. So after that stein, I had another stein for myself. So 2 steins in for the night, and then we go off to a karaoke bar. And that's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to shift to the Jack Daniels because that's where I'm happiest. And I think I had 4 Jack Daniels in the bar. Sounds like with someone trying their first.
Yeah, the rest solar be lurking. Have you got Jeff's sound, Kirby? Have you got Jeff's sound?
Oh wait, yeah. Jeff, I've got your voice. I think it's this one.
For a $25 donation, you can help.
We love our soundboard. It's class.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're right. I do need to up the game. If it helps, they are Star Wars original, concept art. They're not just anything.
Well, these are Star Wars original Legos.
Oh, I do one.
So yeah, 2 steins and 4 Jack Daniels later, I was floored. Literally. Was that my voice? Yes, that was your voice, Jeff. It was when we were trying to record those sound bites with Heather for people to donate for a magic wheelchair, and I kept it. I mean, there's a lot more of my wall.
He's a Lego addict.
Oh, I haven't bought Lego in a while. There's one set that's over there that I bought like a month ago. But before then, I haven't bought Lego since May. I've been a good boy. Also, nothing really interesting. So yeah, I was floored. Literally, I was face down in a puddle.
Lovely. Literally floored.
So yeah, that was my mistake because a week later I went out for work drinks. Okay.
But you didn't live that down.
Oh no, everybody was like, "Oh, slow down, slow down." I'm like, "I'm going to show you how much I can drink."
How'd that go?
Multiple. I lost count. I was at the bar the whole time. Johnny's done it again with his camera. At the bar most of the night.
What's going on with this thing? It's not having a good day.
Even when we moved from one bar to the other, I snuck my drink out because I was.
You were I'm doing this proper.
Yeah. And no hangover, nothing. I was fine. Everybody else that was trying to keep up with me barely made it into work the next day.
Dude, you know what we're like? We kill people.
Yeah. Just don't put Jägermeister in your beer. There's your ticket. There's your takeaway.
Yeah. My thing at uni was I used to drop tequila shots into people's pints. And it would absolutely ruin people.
It's kind of illegal now, isn't that?
It's frowned upon.
Frowned upon. I mean, you were messaging me saying you were quite drunk. When was that?
Oh, dude, that was a good night.
Where'd you go?
My house.
I think you sent me the picture of just a row of drinks.
Yeah, that was a big night.
How was it big?
Big night.
But how big, Johnny?
Would you want me to total it up between 3 people?
Was that between 3 people?
Yeah.
I need to find this picture.
2 really, because the girls weren't drinking really, so it was hellish. It was a big night, put it that way. There was some big consumption.
Hello there.
Hello there. Where did that come from? Oh yes, you've got your own soundboard now.
I do. You'll have to check back to see what I did while you were away.
Wow. You played much with your soundboard?
I've added 3 sounds.
What have you added?
They're all Star Wars. I can't tell you because it'll ruin. You're gonna have to check back. Brandon might rat me out in the comments if you push him hard enough.
I'm so confused.
You
Friday
took your
night,
headphones off.
I did a bottle of Clippies brandy, and went to bed at 4 a.m. Woke up super hungover and only came right when. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, that's how hangovers work, Brandon. Yes, Brandon, show us your new tech. Oh, Jonny, show us your new tech. Well, I found this
Tech.
picture. In your tech, your new discotheque.
You still hunting? What's happening?
I can't remember where you sent it. There we go.
We WhatsApp.
Yeah, there's a picture of your bathtub.
Oh yeah,
That-
that was
that was
the
kinda
day
odd.
after?
I mean,
Oh,
you might need that. Share screen. Present. Slides. No, not slides. Oh, you can present slides directly through this.
ooh.
Super keen on the new Rode X. Those are the new Rode X. They're expensive though. So basically, Rode have released a new version of the mic that you've got.
Yes.
Where's the share screen button gone?
I lost it. Present.
Oh, there we go. I'm absolutely losing my mind. Yeah, there we go.
It did used to say share screen. They've done an update.
Yeah. So that's 3 people. So you got a bottle of rum. Let's break this down. There's a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oops.
What was the... Oh, that's the one I left in your place. That was the blue stuff.
Oh no, I got another one. I've had another
So-
one since then.
Bottle of Prosecco. Bottle of white wine. Bottle of red wine.
There was another bottle of white wine. Oh no, there was half a bottle of rosé. That's still in the fridge.
Yeah. There's what, 2 cases of water?
40 bottles of 40 bottles of Budweiser and some other randoms.
No, that's water.
Okay.
And
Water.
some hippie beer.
Hippie beer.
And then there's Johnny's bath.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, I ended up face down on the floor. And where did you end up after that one, Johnny? Showing all my secrets now.
Where did I end up after that one? Oh, I went to the fair, didn't I? And then I went to the pub after that because the fair was crap.
I mean, when is it fair? Very good.
Never. And then I ended up in the pub having triple Jack Daniels and lemonade. Very
I'm
good.
surprised the bar would give you that.
They didn't. It was Vicky forgot she was driving, so she was ordering singles, and then I ended up just pouring them into one. Screw it.
I mean, fair enough. We went to a fun fair this weekend as well. We went to Brighton Pier. Perfect place to brighten your day.
Hang on, my dog's sucking himself off.
What?
Wait, give over. Okay, I think he's finished.
Jeff, if you're still there, how was Germany? Because like 2 days after I left Munich, Jeff was hanging around in the area for a conference. How did that go for you? Munich's pretty awesome. But this week I was in Shenfield.
I saw a nice one. Enjoyed.
Yeah, I so it was kind of like a 2-for-1. Developed 3D, and we were going to go to one of our machine suppliers and dick about with the machines and piss them off, which is great.
Good.
Because they're trying to show off the tech and trying to sell us a new machine, and our whole purpose
told them it
there
was
was to try and break things and basically try and use the machine our way, and they weren't having that, like, you could see they were getting upset when we were breaking the parts and not doing it the right way, because if you just very, very carefully doing stuff, like Brian always
not
says, we went there to fuck around to find out. And we found a lot about metal machines, and they're not that fun. But it's quite a big facility, and a lot of machines spaced out. So I was on the one end of the room because I wanted to just distance myself a little bit because my tummy was a bit near. So I let them walk around to the other end. And I was like, cool, I'm the only one around. I can just, let one loose real quickly and then catch up with the rest once it's aired out. So I'm wandering around their HB machines and looking at things.
You're grim. You're grim. Proper grim.
And I let loose, Everybody does this, so I mean, no shame in it. But the shame in this was it was pretty loud, like as in they could hear me on the other side of the workshop.
Nice.
It literally sounded like this.
Nice. Well done.
And I was just stood on the other side and everybody just turned to look at me and I'm just like But when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Shit happens.
But yes, while I was there, I got to hang out with the one and only Manish Kumar.
I saw. Very good.
Jonny, do you know who he is?
CEO of Solidworks, I believe, if I'm not.
He is the CEO of Solidworks. He's also the vice president of R&D.
Yeah.
Really, really nice, down-to-earth guy. Like, GP was cool, but I feel like Manish is awesome.
More approachable?
Well, he didn't have any handlers with him. He was on his own. He was on his own mission in the place.
Yeah. Do you not think some of GP's handlers are to keep him moving along so he doesn't spend too much time in one place?
Yeah. But yeah, I did he was doing a presentation about how design is moving away from some design is moving away from products to more experiences, and they wanted me to talk about the magic wheelchair stuff that we've worked on in that. So
yes.
Just did a quick overview of the 3 projects that Jonny and I have both worked on. You got some laughs as well with through that clip in there. Ding. Because Manish wanted to talk about how using simulations to kind of determine how if things are going to work in the real world, and that form of simulation for that was the wings, which we did the other way around, which I basically simulated the simulation. So I remade those wings in SolidWorks, Jonny.
Yes.
Guess how long it took me to do?
Ooh, an hour.
20 minutes.
Very good. I was going to go with 10. I didn't want to under-egg it in case.
I did an assembly, Jonny.
You haven't.
I did an assembly. I'm going to show you this model, Jonny. You're going to see.
No.
You're going to see, Jonny. Oh, my computer's screaming at me. I've got a decent graphics card, but it still screams at me because it's not a workstation graphics card. Well, that's the first time I've actually seen that graphic of opened in so many seconds. So, present, share screen. So there's the wings that we created.
Yes. Fucking hell, look at you go.
20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm impressed, dude. Well done. Does it animate? I mean, without you clicking.
No.
Okay.
Haven't got that far.
That's a good effort, dude. I'm proud. Well done. Hang on, zoom in on the joints. Why are they overlapping?
Because it's about measuring the length. Do you want to see the original model?
Do I?
It's literally the same thing. I saved each part individually and then put it back into an assembly.
Very good. Well done.
Yeah, we were talking about the wings and that's when you do your little smiley face thing.
You love this.
But yeah,
face. God love it.
It was nice because I got to chat to him about the podcast and my work things, and He seems pretty keen that we'll be there at World. Coasters.
Shitloads of
I was
them.
offered coasters. I was at the AMD booth and they're like, hey, do you want some coasters? I'm like, trust me, I've got plenty.
Yeah, I've got another 7 packs on the floor.
I've got 2 in my cupboard. I just don't know what to do with them. But I got to see the DriveWorks folks as well.
Oh, yeah, good.
I got to see Russell from Solid Solutions.
Oh, yes. Richardson.
Yep.
Yep.
He was asking where you are because he, like, just like everybody, thinks we're glued to the hips.
Yes. Russell's a good dude. I've got a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
time
he
for
was
him.
really good. He was really good.
What the fuck do I keep pressing?
It might be the shortcut, Control E.
I hit control, but I was nowhere near the E.
Press Control E.
No, it's not. Something else is going on, dude.
Well, I've got the short up set up, but I want to play a game of what's in that swag bag.
Ooh, hang on. Pause your music. I've got a good vibe for you.
Everybody loves a good swag bag from a conference.
Ready? I'll
Go.
hit the music and you pull your first item out when it ends. Ready?
I've got to get. Well, the bag itself is swaggy.
Not the swag bag. Something from the bag and then the swag bag. Ready?
First item we got is a Matsura mug. So that's your second Star Wars sound.
I've only got Star Wars sound so far.
Also got an AMD mug.
Ooh.
That's my favorite part of it. What? I got a power bank. It's AMD.
Everyone gives you a power bank.
A good power bank is good. No, that's business cards. I also got another power bank. I got an AMD Bluetooth speaker.
That's decent.
That's, yeah, sort of. A notebook
What does
because I
that
was
mean?
running out of notebooks. I got a water bottle, good old water
Nice,
bottle.
Nice. Is it one of the Chili's
USB
ones, or is
flash
it
drive, one of those.
The Chili's water bottles on it.
Yes, yeah, it's a metal one.
It is. Nice. Very nice. Ding dong.
That was a good thud. Yeah, and a pen and a USB stick. I love it. Wow, I love it. Absolutely love it. Like, that
good.
was some of the best swag I could have gotten. I
That's some
tried to
good
win a
stuff.
graphics card as well. But
You won a graphics card.
yeah, AMD were giving away a graphics card.
Nice.
But I got to chat with the guys at AMD. Do you know who AMD is?
Yes.
And the one guy was doing a presentation, and I'm sure I've seen, I think Dan or someone else do this similar type, was Yaya, about how to
Yeah.
I miss good swag. Swag is good, Jeff. Did you get any good swag in Germany?
He's saying he's listening, so I'm guessing not.
What was I saying? Yeah, chatting to this guy from AMD, and basically he has a whole presentation on how you can kind of go into the settings of your GPU and speed up Solidworks and that stuff. So I was like, have I got a group of people that would love to hear this?
Yes.
So I'm going to get him involved with more of the UK
Yeah.
user groups as well. And he said that, when I come and do my presentations, I'll bring a graphics card to give away to people. I was like, mate, yes. Give me.
Give me.
Jeff Mirasola had got nothing
Not a
from
thing.
Germany. Except for a hangover, I'm sure.
Yes.
Face down. Germany did have scoots though, some really good scoots.
Yeah.
Non-limited, fast scoots. And decent cycle lanes and cycle
Autobahn
rules.
scoots.
Which I feel like
No hangover either.
with no hangover. Who got no hangover?
Jeff.
Oh, you looking at it there.
Yeah,
No,
but
no, AMD is like Intel, but they like their customers and they're great value for money. You know what? Like the size of the cards that I was looking at that they had there compared to the size of mine, and I think they're more powerful than my card. It's just like, it's simple. No flashy lights, no fans, but everybody knows that RGB makes more frames. I mean, my GPU is doing 143 frames per second. Exactly what you need for a podcast.
yeah.
When you're building a computer, Jonny?
I don't know, dude. It's going to be a next year thing, I think.
Do you want to buy some PC parts?
You keep trying to sell me these PC parts.
If not, they're going on Facebook Marketplace.
You're going to have to send me some info and I'll have to have a look.
200 bob for a 2060.
That means very little to me.
It's the card I used to have, Jonny.
Yeah? Why'd you get rid of it?
Because I got a better card.
Does that mean it's not very good?
No.
I
had my neighbor offered me his old graphics card for a very good price. And I was like, yes. Did you need a new car?
No.
Exactly. Is your new car better than your old one?
I'm looking at a second one.
We can build it when I finally get that. I mean, that would be fun. Just have Brandon build it. But Brandon has to build it blindfolded while we give him directions. I feel like that's a good sacrifice for your PC. Breakages are not our fault.
I'll never forget the clunk you made putting yours together.
I mean, it was a satisfying clunk. It was like a mixture of a crunch and a clunk.
Yeah.
You know, like the crunch of a PCB being bent in the wrong way. It's not a very good sound. Jonny, you enjoy traffic.
I fucking hate traffic and you know it.
So today, twice while driving home, I had people like, for example, one of them stopped in the middle of a roundabout after the exit that he missed. But instead of like stopping or like trying to go around or correct his mistake, he just stopped there while checking his GPS to make sure it is the correct one.
Some people are absolute knobs.
And yeah, Brad, welcome, Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank is doing a very brave challenge this month and he's decided not to shave.
Okay. I'm sure we said, $5,000 for Magic Wheelchair. Brad shaves his beard. We haven't forgotten, Brad.
Yeah, we definitely haven't forgotten about that one. I don't have a dudumts. Damn it. I actually got some new sounds, Jonny.
I do.
Yes, that one. What? You've got more sounds than me, Jonny.
I've got the standard 8 and then I've got 3 Star Wars ones.
Finally got that sound.
We're on Flight Simulator.
I got to fly in a flight simulator, Jonny.
I saw.
And I got to flick the switch that makes it go. It was fun. It's like, no reason. He's like, we're coming to land. We just told the passengers to sit down. He's like, flick that switch. Flick it, and it's just biggest smile on my face. Best part of the simulator.
It looked like you had fun, dude. It looked real good fun.
The pilot that was taking me through says I'm a pretty decent flyer. And I was like, oh, thank you. They did a bit of extras with me because like they spend a lot of time like going through all the basics and they just didn't have to do that with me. It's the no smoking switch. It's also the seatbelt switch and the switch that they use to talk to the stewards. That we've all heard it.
Do you know what happens if you hear that bong 5 times?
No.
Means you fucked.
Fair. So
No, it's like declaring an emergency or something like that. The 5.
yeah, but yeah, we took off at Gatwick to go to Luton, and we're like, oh, there's the bridge. I was like, there's my house. And they're like, oh, well, so like, oh, you know the area well. Came into Luton, sketchy landing, you know, kind of like
Off centre.
runways there, and there's me just kind of like,
Yeah, I thought it looked a bit like that. The first one.
And then we turned around at the end of the runway and then took off again, and he just gave me bearings to switch into the autopilot. He's like, go this heading. And he's like, cool, where are we heading now? And I'm like, London, and probably to Heathrow. He's like, oh yeah, that's correct. You know where you're going. So I'm like, yeah. So we landed on the runway this way. We're going back that way and going right, definitely towards London. So I did that landing. He then took me off to Germany, near Munich, which got me excited because I was like, oh, those mountains look familiar. Happened to be the same kind of area that we were in. I'm going to find the name of this airport. Those images. It's in Munich. No, not Munich, Austria. Yeah, Innsbruck. So, Innsbruck Airport. Yes, I'm just getting images for y'all. Is one of the hardest airports to land in the world. Basically, pilots need to be trained specifically on how to land there. There we go. Present share screen. Boom. So when you're coming into land, you've got to fly over these mountains, and you've got to descend twice as fast as a normal landing, as they would call a Ryanair landing, and fly in between these mountains. If you can see these tiny ass images. So you got to fly in between these mountains. And crushed it. Best landing I could have done. So that's what they usually do for the simulator that I had, but we had extra time. So he then took me to Kai-Tak Airport. So I saw on the list that you've got to do. See if I can find the approach charts. So he was showing me these approach charts where you've got to come in. When you get to this point, you've got to do a right turn, get into this valley, and then go over this peak, and then come and land there. And if you take off, you've got to go this way, circle around, and come back in. But yeah, it's kind of there and then dropping at a faster rate of descent. But yeah, it took me to Kai-Tak. You usually got to pay extra for Kai-Tak. Kai-Tak is the old Hong Kong airport.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's fine, old images, where the plane has to literally bank right to approach because you've got a mountain over here and you've got buildings. So all the markers for the airport is on the top of these buildings. You can't use you can't come across there. And some of these videos are nuts. They're closed in like the late 90s, like some of these famous pictures. Let's try to find a video. It's not subject y'all to ads. It's like a roller coaster drop. It is. I mean, the simulator I was in was non-mechanical, was static, so it didn't actually move. But you got the impression of movement because you're turning the plane, everything's moving, your body just goes in that direction. It's kind of a weird feeling. Here we go. That's not a good hit. There we go. This is the video I was trying to get. So plane comes in, has to bank over the buildings because of the mountain. Straighten out at the last minute.
You only get that wrong once.
To land. Madness. You can see the old airport. Since they built the new one, they had to build it outside of the city.
It's reclaimed land, isn't it?
Yeah. So they built this whole island.
Yes.
Let's get this. Yeah, which they still kind of trying to complete.
Yeah.
But the old airport
There.
is there. There's the old runway. So, because you got the mountain here, you had to come in across here. Boop. Why don't you own YouTube Premium? Because why should I? I'm not paying for YouTube, Brandon.
No.
It's free. All I have to do is just sit for a minute extra, and I don't have to worry. But I mean, yeah, with that, I actually learned a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of information. It was actually quite fun. Like, really enjoyable. A lot more than I expected.
The only thing about this microphone is the cable pisses me off to bits.
Why?
It just rattles. I can hear it.
Which cable? The mic cable or the...
Both.
Have you strapped it to your...
No. Dude, you act like a professional. Oh, I do have the thing. I do have it here. Hang on.
So strap it across the top so it doesn't pinch.
Just bear with me, people.
It's so great never having adverts. I mean, I don't care. I mean, as a business, you know, adverts help you sell your product. There we go. Problem solved. Now, how much effort was that, Jonny?
I'm waiting for Jeff's comment to load because Jeff, there's actually no professionals in this this channel.
Jonny, I think you'll find that I am a SolidWorks certified professional.
Oh, go shove it.
Jonny,
You're right,
what
Brandon. It's a good thing I don't
SolidWorks
work.
certification do you have?
Being a fucking legend. None.
Yeah, but where can people go online to see if you are certified or not?
God knows.
JonnyHarrison.com. I wonder what that goes to.
I wouldn't Google that.
JonnyHarrison.com. I am intrigued now. I feel like you've been there. The site cannot be reached.
Oh shit, I haven't paid the domain fees.
What does Johnny Morrison go to?
Oh, yeah, that was great fun, that dude. Thanks.
Who did that? That was Too Tall Toby.
Yeah, and then you decided to send me a bloody package with that written on it.
JonnyMorrison.com is parked free, courtesy of GoDaddy.com. Get this domain.
Daddy.
I could get this domain. The .co.uk is a penny. .com is £4.
I always think we need to get a website, but...
Isn't it taken already?
No, it's not anymore.
Jesus. Why haven't we done this yet?
I'm already on it. Oh, it is taken. It is taken.
You can get .info.co.online.uk.
Yeah, you're all right.
.com? Oh, the core pod. Boo.
I'm sure I bought one. Did I buy .com?
I don't know. What about John? How do I spell Jonathan? Joha?
Jona.
Than. Harrison.com. JonathanHarrison.co.uk is available.
That's why it's
JonathanHarrison.com
not
is available.
dude.
JonathanHarrison.com is available. Guess how much?
£5.
£900.
Really? Yeah,
Yes.
dude. Do you know why the corepodcast.co.uk is not available?
Why?
Because I already own it.
Oh, nice. Jonny Harrison is available for £4.
Is that all I'm worth to you?
.co.uk is a penny. You can get Jonny-Harrison.com.
I like it. I like a dash.
Jonny Harrison is part free. GoDaddy's a ripoff. I mean, I'm not looking to buy these websites. I'm just window shopping. BrandonWalters.com.
I've got one last sound, Kirby, and I don't know what it is. I can't remember.
BrandonWalters.co.uk is £1.
£1. That's all you're worth, Brandon. £1.
What am I worth?
10p.
Millions. Millions and millions and millions. Well, I can get co.uk for a penny. Bless you, Johnny. Bless you. I also got some new sounds, Johnny. On top of the ones that I've shown you. I've got the...
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming for landing now. We need you to just take it. Yep, go on, sorry. Go on.
What?
You're going to say something.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just trying to remember what the hell this sound was. Hang on. You've had that.
I've got that.
I've just about had enough of you.
That was what it was.
Very, very well timed. Very well timed. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, please do. If you haven't already, we need more subscribers. One day we'll be famous. But the other sounds that I got is I know Brandon enjoys that one. And then you got
Absolute shite.
I've lost my drink. Oh, it's there. You know what I managed to nail today, Jenny? We've got our YouTube handle.
Oh, did you get that sorted? Yes.
Yes. For those that don't know, YouTube's now allowed handles, so basically at the channel's name. And I managed to secure us at the Core Podcast.
Winner.
I feel like we're slowly getting more and more. I
Back.
see your face twice. We're getting more and more things.
I've just actually wondered if this QR code still works on these
QR
coasters.
code?
It does. We're good. We're good.
What QR code's that?
You know, on the back of the coasters, I put
Oh, yeah. Our speaker's telling the future.
what?
You know when like old speakers go beep 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 and your phone rings like it's telling the future?
Yeah.
My speaker was making that noise. That's kind of weird. That future. Why don't you have one of these Star Wars sounds? I need to get a better one because it freaks out.
I need to put some more effort in. I've got a load of pages yet to fill.
You can do infinite. Each time you fill a page, it'll give you another page.
Yeah, I know.
I've also got this.
Winner. I like that. I like it.
So I was in a very weird hotel, Johnny. Quite creepy.
Creepy.
Very creepy, Johnny. Middle of an industrial estate. driving through there on a Sunday night at like 8:30.
Yes.
You know, an industrial estate is very, very quiet. Kind of like your industrial, kind of like where your work is. There's not much going on at like 8:30 at night. So we're driving through there, and we get to the hotel. No lights are on inside
At all.
There's a light in the doorway by the front door, but like in the restaurant bar area, there's no lights because all the rooms are like in the back of the front area. There's no lights. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I'll probably go find a picture of it while I'm telling the story. So we rock up there, and we're the only car in the parking lot. Too Tall Toby, how you doing?
Hello there.
Yeah, hello there. Thank you for joining us, Toby. I was watching your skimming through your previous live stream this past Sunday and seeing how things are going with your little tourney, and I see you now in the round of 16, which is quite exciting.
That wasn't the description for us to discuss Toby's tournament.
Yeah, it's AFK win the stream. So you've been here the whole time listening to us just waffle and just talk shite.
Yes.
Let me find this hotel.
Dude, what the hell is that?
There's the perfect view. Oh, weird Domino's guy. I think he's I might as well share my screen. I think he's a Domino's guy. He's just standing in the road. Just.
Dude, it looks like a community swimming pool.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the hotel. All of these lights are off. And the parking lot was just as empty as this. Only light that was on was...
hotel?
So?
Why did you book this hotel?
I didn't book it. My boss did. The only light that was on is in this doorway. So we drove in, parked up there. And as we were parking up, the curtain over here opens up. And you just see this old guy looking out of the window.
What the hell?
Comes out to the front door. As we're getting out of the car, he's like, "All right, you fellas you're the fellas from London?" I was just like, "Yes."
She said no.
She's like, "All right, well, come in. We'll get you all checked in." So we go off and we get ourselves checked in at the Hermitage Parkway Hotel. So while we in there, my boss is doing all his check-in. You know, it looks pretty nice, but all of this was off. All the lights were off. The bar was closed. Nothing was going on inside. This whole area was dark. The only light that was on was at the reception. Let's see if I can find a picture of the reception. Just random piano. Very, very dark and creepy. So while we're checking in, while we're following this guy into the hallway, he's wearing a suit. He's kind of got a bit of a hunchback. He's balding on the top. He's like probably in his
Addams
60s.
Family style.
Yeah, but there's like crusty stuff on his shoulder, down the arm, on his coat. Like, look like dried up plaster. It's like the rooms were okay. Average
Yeah.
budget hotel. This looks a lot better than our bathroom. And he's like, "I'll just tell you, this will take a while because I'm a bit slow with computers." So the guy's clacking away at the computers, and we're all like...
Clacking away.
Yeah, and he's telling us about how he was busy setting up for breakfast when we arrived, and just telling us his whole life story. Eventually, we get our room keys. Surprisingly, they were cards, little...
Oh, yeah.
And then he took us to the doorway to explain how to open the front doors if we wanted to go out. And we're like, we're not going out anywhere. We don't need to know this. We're sleeping. 7 o'clock, we're out of here. And as we were walking down to the hallway to go and walk to the room, he kind of like half followed us and like waved us down the hallway. And I'm like, this is getting a bit too weird. As we're walking down the hallways, you know, you've got multiple fire doors, one after the other. And as you open up the first fire door, you've got these pictures of this rose. 3 of them, exactly the same picture. That's like they went to B&M and just bought a stack of the same pictures.
Yeah.
Goes through the next fire door, same 3 pictures. Next fire door, same 3 pictures. And you don't, like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, it feels like I'm just walking into the same room over and over. I'm now in this parallel universe where I'm perpetually stuck. I need to solve the mystery.
Endless corridor.
Yeah, eventually we get to the room and go in. Give it a little gander around. It's okay. But like we open up the window and we're just right there by like pavement. And like we just like, we need to close these because soon this guy's going to come and like look through the window.
Fucking hell. Nice.
Close that. I go into the bathroom to to bathroom things. And like they had all like the soap stuff. And there were spider webs over it, like cobwebs.
Really?
And then we just started looking around and like there was just cobwebs everywhere. We're just like, this is creepy. So we had 2 rooms. Me and one of the guys shared, and my boss had his own room. You know, he pays for everything. And he's like, should we go out for a drink somewhere? We're like, well, there's a bar across the road. That's called the Victoria Biker Pub. You know, I'm all good for a biker pub. You know. But I kind of look on Google Maps, and one of their advertising boards. Let me show you this. No, ad stream is showers for truckers.
Nice.
Live rock music, camping, Chinese and Indian meals.
Got it all.
Now, there was a new sign somewhere over here when we drove past the next day that said rooms for £10 a night.
Jesus.
So yeah, I looked at that and I was just like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. So yeah, we survived the night.
Interesting.
And then we went to Matsura. It was creepy, but it was good.
Very good.
It's pretty tight competition now. The top 16, yeah, it was that first episode. Special surprise co-commenters this Saturday too. Is that this Saturday? Or is it, are we next Saturday? I did check this. I didn't check this today. I think it's next Saturday. Because I've planned my weekends quite meticulously this month. Yes, 12th of November. So yes, on the 12th of November, Jonny and I will be co-hosting on that Saturday. So many services offered. I mean, it makes you wonder what are the off-menu services, Toby. What they don't advertise.
Dodgy.
Yeah, we will be on the Too Tall Toby show on the 12th of November. Co-hosting is CAD versus CAD tournament, which is now in the round of 16. Have you seen how YouTube changed a bit as well? I noticed this today.
I did notice there was
That-
some weird different things.
Yeah, basically, Toby, I discovered on your channel is that I went onto videos and I was trying to find your previous live streams, and they were no longer under videos. They've actually added shorts and live. They've actually separated your videos, your shorts, and your lives. So if you're a person who's using YouTube just for shorts, you can go find people's shorts. If you're using it for live, you can just go and find everybody's live videos. Was that a Reaper mask? That was a Reaper mask. But yeah, what I usually do is I go through this and I have a little nosy through there and see. On the way to 5,000. Have a little nosy to see what's going on.
How are our picks doing, Kirby?
I'm going to save that for when we're on Toby. So Toby,
Ooh.
Jonny and I have, when you were like in your first week or two, Jonny and I took our picks. We chose 3 our 3 favourites to try and see who would win. 3 of them. And I do know that, Jonny, we're not doing too well.
Looking at that, I was just thinking we're not doing too well.
Yeah, we're not doing too well.
Ain't doing too
I
hot.
think we're doing even worse already. But, what I'm finding interesting is that there's a lot more non-Solidworks users competing this time. So we were mostly going for the people that we knew. And this has really thrown in a few curveballs. People coming in. Curveballs. So yeah, these are the contestants that performed this weekend. I think it was Ricardo that went through, or was Neil? It was one of them. It's either one of them. Of course, there's Downey.
It was either one of them. Oh my god. You make my head hurt. One of the 2 competitors went through.
Yeah. It was 50-50. I'm trying to find the big map. There it is.
Big map.
A big map. Okay, I'm going to cheat soon. Because we're going to be here. So we get to watch, I think Ivan, he's gone through. So we'll be watching November 12th, these 2 games, live with Too Tall Toby on his channel. 12th. But you'll be live this weekend already.
Yes.
Every Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check my thing. Every Saturday. You know what? Toby's smart. He's scheduled this stuff in, I think. October 29th, that was what, Saturday?
Yes.
You had your first Halloween in your house, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
This weekend we get to see Solidworks and Inventor and Fusion 360. That's cool.
Good spread.
Ivan versus Jay. Yeah, you got your first Halloween in your house. How was that?
Yeah, good.
You got many trick-or-treaters?
A lot.
Did you have enough candy for them?
I had 2 Mars bars left at the end of it.
Sarah said we had some left, but I don't see them.
Ooh.
I'm looking at my candy
backstabbed you,
jar.
bro.
So last year we nearly ran out of candies. At the last hurdle, the last half an hour, we're giving out 1 Starburst to each kid.
One square Starburst.
1 square Starburst.
Jesus.
Every kid.
They must have just been like, what the hell?
Yeah, go. The trick for trick or treating is to go earlier.
Yeah, it is.
In the day. But yeah, I was away, so I was out drinking. Saw Eddie Izzard. I was at a Brewdog in Shenfield. No, Sheffield. Not Shenfield, Sheffield. Yeah, we were just sitting there and saw this guy walking. It's Halloween, so there's obviously people all dressed up and like, oh, there's a guy who's got his lipstick and that. We kind of looks like Eddie Izzard. And then we were kind of like, that is Eddie Izzard. Yep. So we went online to see kind of like any of his latest posts or anything. It was him in Sheffield. And we're like, cool. But yeah, I went to the worst Brewdog bar ever. Like, the beer was good, but all they had was pizza, and I was looking forward to some chicken wings.
Really?
Yeah, all they did was pizza. It was a tiny place.
The last Brewdog I tried to go to was the Leeds one, and I was there on a Monday night for work, and the Brewdog in Leeds doesn't open on a Monday night.
Because Sheffield is mostly students, the place was empty.
Yeah.
Like, all the cheap bars around the area were packed because of Halloween, yeah. But Brewdog was empty. But there's a new Brewdog now in London. Don't know if you've heard about the Waterloo.
Oh, I have. Brewdog. Yeah, with the slides and stuff.
That's got slides.
Yes. Have you been?
No. I'm just Googling Brewdog Waterloo. They've done a fake drone thing. Or they've done a real drone thing. They've got bowling. Sorry, I'm showing this to just myself. Oh, they did a real drone thing. Well, that was a cheeky cut.
You're showing this to yourself.
Still. Let's refresh it. Look at this. Brewdog Waterloo now open. See, it looks like someone's just going with a camera, but it's this part where they go over the barrier that's kind of like, no, that's definitely a nice little FPV drone.
Lanes. Was there a podcast booth on the left there? Refresh. What does it say on the neon sign? That one. Oh no, project.
Waterloo podcast.
Project.
Okay. Now I'm intrigued. Let's find some images. Oh, it's the World Cup this month, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
When's that? That's the 21st of November. That's a Monday.
2 weeks away.
At 1 o'clock.
Oh, Toby's doing fancy.
Toby, I hope you're going to watch the England versus USA football game.
Soccer.
25th. That's a Friday. That's going to be a good night to go out.
Yes.
And then the 29th. How do you think England's going to
I think they might do quite well this time. I think they might do quite well.
We got a good group there.
Yes.
Oh, next couple of podcasts are going to be football heavy.
Possibly.
I know how Brandon absolutely loves his football.
Does he?
Yeah, loves it. He can't get enough of football. So he plays football more than he plays.
I feel some sarcasm.
It's called duckpin bowling. It's like mini bowling.
Yeah, mini bowling.
We went bowling for work. It was actually really good fun. Good crack.
I don't mind bowling. I'm not very good, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, we got a whole area to ourselves, 2 lanes to ourselves, and it was only £35 a head for work. Let me Google this. Waterloo Brewdog
Podcast project. I've just found it.
Podcast.
Damn, it's expensive.
What?
Well, it's no different equipment to what we're using, but it's £95.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You're on the page I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah. Record your podcast series. Jonny. I have an idea. I feel.
It's literally a Podcaster Pro as well. It's literally nothing different to what we use.
So I wonder, if we get someone interesting in, we can go and hang out there. Because I think if it's £95 for, let's go 7 o'clock until close. Let's go for an hour. Bookings of up to 3 people. Cool. I need to find out more information. This is actually really interesting. I know you can rent podcast spaces, but I mean, this is, packages from £95.
Yes. More research required.
Yeah, I feel like record your next hit podcast in one of our epic podcast studios. All our studios are kitted out with high quality, easy use. When we know how easy it is used because we bring around. It'll be interesting if we can organise to do this, and just say, I've got my own Rodecaster Pro with my own sounds. I'm going to bring my own equipment. So you get, they've got this other audio interface. Maybe I'll watch it right now. The Phillies are in the World Series for baseball. You know that like no one plays baseball other than the Americans?
Yeah.
So but they call it the World Series. Oh wow, this is like a very, very basic.
Yeah.
I'd rather use the broadcaster microphones. So you got a choice of microphones to use as well. Podcaster microphone, isn't that just the pod mic? Oh no, this is a slightly better one. And headphones. To celebrate our launch, we're giving away 100 free recording slots to podcast creators. We can't wait to open up podcast studios, so we're offering your creative podcast a free recording slot in our opening months, but be quick, slots are booking up fast.
Toby is hating on the World Series of Baseball with its American teams, 2 Canadian World Series. His tournament has broader world representation. I love it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yours is a World Series. I mean, Canada
Proper
and
World Series.
And America's World Series. It's like, it's 3D Experience World, but only Americans are allowed to attend.
Yeah. Well, Kirby, it's been fun.
Jonny, we need to find out more about this, and we need to get a guest with us, because I feel like it needs to be kind of special. If you book 5 sessions with us at once, you'll get your 6th session free.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's cheap.
Perfect for capping off your podcast. Because you know what? This could be good, Jonny. Because we could pre-record a few episodes. Or
we could.
I don't think we could go live from there, but I think we could pre-record an episode. We need to find out who's coming to London soon.
I was thinking, who's here soon? Who's going to venture this way?
I mean, there's GoPro cameras, so it does look like...
Oh, see? Toby, flying over special podcast.
I'll fly over for the special... I mean, you did Texas. You did a user group stuff for Texas.
I tell you who'd be definitely game. Joe Lance. He pops up everywhere.
We just kind of like whisper, hey, Joe, we're going to be here. And you... Beep. Okay, I need to find out more. That's the thing, is that I want to find out more information first before I book.
Oh, God. Tired as usual. Time you in work tomorrow, Kirby?
Normal time.
What does that look like for you?
Be in for 9, leave at 5.
Oh.
How about you?
I'll be in for about 7:15 and I'll leave at 5.
Yeah, but you get like half days on Fridays. So
7 to 2.
Shut up.
I'll save 2 hours on you on a Friday.
So they've got a couple of extra bits of audio equipment, so that it's almost the same equipment as us, but which is kind of good. It means that we know how to use it.
We're familiar.
I'm actually really... So you can hire other studios, but I feel like... Interesting. Jonny, this is something we got to do. We have to do this.
We'll see. See how it goes.
Not we'll see. Yes.
I would be interested in doing it for sure, as long as it's decent. You don't want to pay for it and then it'd be crap.
I've just about had enough of you.
And on that note...
I think that might be why I got that sound, thinking back.
You're so funny, Jonny.
I think I'm getting a cold, dude, again. Or I'm dying, one of the two. That's good, mate, but it's no...
And I'll just... So we don't get that copyright strike.
Don't stress. It's just green onions that they get you for.
Green onions?
Do you remember when we had Matt Clegg on and he wanted us to play Green Onions?
Oh, yeah. And then
Yep.
boom. Boom. Got him.
Boom.
Dogs are upstairs, so I can actually play this as loud as I want. I actually got this new device. We've 80% of our dogs barking, we've sorted out within a week.
What is it?
So we bought one of these ultrasound training things.
Oh, yeah, when they bark, it's like an ultrasonic noise.
No, wrong ultrasound. Dog. There we go. Barking. So I saw it online. I saw it on TikTok. Someone had something like that, and they tested it to see if it worked. So I bought one on Amazon. It's similar to that. It cost me £6.
That's not bad at all. Better?
Just, yeah, instantly. If I pick up anything that's just black colored in my hand and I point it at the dog, they'll stop immediately. And using that with our command for them to be quiet is shush. So now kind of looking at them in a bit of an aggressive way, like you're holding something and you say shush, they stop immediately.
Good.
When the first time you use it, this is what I got. So it's quite simple. It's like a dog's face. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's really, Loki gets really freaked out about it. He'll run and cower upstairs if you do it, and that's just a quick little blip on it.
Yeah.
So he's learned very quickly he doesn't like it.
Yeah, good.
And because of that, I think I've used it on him twice, and Sarah's used it on him once. And now we're at a point where, we just hold the TV remote and we're like, shush. They stop barking.
Yeah.
Even on walks. Sarah says they no longer bark on their walks.
Good.
And this is all we needed. Just a little blippy machine that's now currently unavailable. You get some more expensive. It's the same one.
Yeah,
but
similar thing, isn't it?
But yeah, I did not expect it to do the job. And I paid £12 for it.
That's still not
Yeah,
bad.
instant. Less than a week.
Yeah.
Dogs no longer bark. They now listen to us. Magic.
Well, they don't bark. I don't know about listen to you.
Yeah, because we'll be they'll be barking. We'll go shush. They don't do anything, and then we'll shush with a zap thingy. And they freak out, and because they stopped, to kind of stop them from freaking out, you kind of go up to them nicely, and you're like, "Oh, good shush," and you give them a bit of They discovered that it's excruciating. I mean, that says on the box that that's fine for dogs. It's more of
it's a deterrent, isn't it?
Well, a lot of the reviews said that some dogs just got used to it, and I think that's just if you keep using it.
Yeah, if you use it too much,
then the dog kind of gets used to it. But yeah, you just give that while they're scared. You're just oh, good shush, and you give them cuddles and that stuff. But even now, if we just do a shush now and they kind of stop, we go up and we're like, good shush, and it's working. Genius.
Good.
And that's your core podcast tip of the week. No, wrong button.
Oh.
Yeah, we need some music. That's a good tune, that.
Oh, that's a good
Welcome to the Core Podcast featuring Kirby Downey and Jonny Harrison. Today we got episode 52. Kirby gets licked out of his house.
Yeah, did anyone notice the mistake Kirby made before I told him? Instead of locked, but licked out. Nice.
Nice job as always, guys. Thank you very much, Toby. I cannot wait to hang out with you in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for the lulls.
Yes.
Let's find our banner.
Where is it? Ooh.
Cases. And if you want to follow me and all my shenanigans and things that I get up to, you can follow me at KJ Designs 365.
at Castle Run Creations for me, but don't expect me to post.
You do need to post.
Yeah, dude.
If you want to follow us on the Call Podcast to see when we get live or when we get together.
So weird.
What?
It always goes so weird. Jesus.
You can follow us at the Call Podcast.contact. On Facebook, we are the Call Podcast with the O as a zero. On Twitter, we are the Call Podcast, as well as on TikTok. And here on YouTube, we are at the Call Podcast. I actually need to change that because we actually are now at the Call Podcast because they've added handles. It's a lot of stuff to change. Whee! I'm getting better at that.
You what?
I'm getting better at that.
Smashed it.
As is tradition. Have a great one, gents. Thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Magic's ruined.
Magic's ruined.
And maybe, one day we'll do a live podcast from a brew dog. I wonder if we get discount because we share.
Yeah.
I'm going down. I need to find an email address or a contact number.
Yes.
To find out more information about this and see what we can get for this and how the packages work. I mean, what I think it looks to me, it looks like you make a request for a day and then give them your email and information, and then you kind of like discuss with the organizer.
What you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll. We'll figure it out. It's a good place. It's been a good episode. Did I talk about how I got locked out of my house?
No. Should we save it for next time? We can start with that. We'll start with that, hey.
Yeah, whoops. So
Part 2 of Kirby getting licked out.
Yeah, me getting licked out. You'll have to come to...
You'll have to come back soon.
You'll have to come back soon to the next episode of the Call Podcast to find out how I got locked out of my house. You see, this is how we get people coming back, Jonny.
Yeah, look at that.
We forget to talk about...
Intentional.
Yeah. But yes, I've got to find the thing. Thank you very much for everybody for joining us tonight. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.